Sam here. Lewis Hamilton has won the 2026 Barcelona Grand Prix. Let that sink in for a moment. Lewis Hamilton in a Ferrari, standing on the top step of the podium, taking the checkered flag in that iconic red car. It is his 106th career victory, but more importantly, it is his first ever win for the Scuderia, and it changes everything about how we look at this championship. To understand just how massive this is, we have to go back to where Hamilton and Ferrari were just a year ago. The 2025 season was, by Hamilton's own admission, the toughest of his career. He finished 6th in the Drivers' Championship. His best finish was 4th place, which he achieved 4 times. For the first time in his entire Formula One career, he went a full season without a single podium finish. He also became the first Ferrari driver in 44 years to go an entire year without standing on the rostrum. It was a brutal transition to life in red. The car was difficult, the adaptation was painful, and the gap to his teammate Charles Leclerc was visible throughout the year. But 2026 has been a completely different story. Before we even arrived in Spain, Hamilton had already secured 3 podiums this season, finishing 3rd in China, 2nd in Canada, and 2nd in Monaco just a week ago. Those back-to-back second-place finishes in Canada and Monaco had moved him into 2nd place in the Drivers' Championship, and people were starting to talk about whether Ferrari could actually challenge for the title. The momentum was building race by race, the connection with the car was growing, and then came Barcelona. Ferrari brought a significant upgrade package to Spain, aiming to close the gap to Mercedes, who had won every single race of the 2026 season up to this point. 7 races in, 7 wins for the Silver Arrows, and the upgrades worked. Hamilton was aggressive from the start, running the soft compound tyre and going for an early pit stop on lap 11. It was a strategy that put him in a fight with George Russell for the lead, and Hamilton had the pace to back it up. The race turned on its head on lap 41. Fernando Alonso's Aston Martin came to a halt on track, triggering a virtual safety car. Ferrari grabbed the opportunity with both hands, calling Hamilton in for a cheap 3rd pit stop. He retained the lead, and from that moment on, he controlled the race. He was briefly noted for an alleged yellow flag infringement, but the stewards cleared him quickly. From there, it was about managing the gap and bringing the car home. He crossed the line to take an emotional victory, ending a win drought of 686 days. His last victory before this was the 2024 Belgian Grand Prix, nearly 2 years of waiting, a whole season without a single podium, and now this, his 106th career win and the one that will mean the most to him. After the race, the emotion from Hamilton was clear. He said, and I quote, "They are all special in their own way, but this one is something else. I watched Ferrari have all that success when I was younger, watching on TV, and since I've been racing here, I would watch the screens and wonder what it would be like to win in that car, and it has come." He went on to say, "Everyone has worked so hard for it, and everyone truly deserves it, so I am forever grateful, and this is just the first of many, I hope." He also gave a direct shout out to team principal Fred Vasseur, saying he started out on a dream last year which seemed impossible, but the team never gave up hope and kept lifting him up. But this race was not just about Hamilton's personal triumph, it had massive implications for the championship. Behind Hamilton, a fierce battle was unfolding between the 2 Mercedes drivers. Kimi Antonelli, the championship leader, had been hunting down Russell in the closing stages. He made a move and passed Russell for 2nd place, but then disaster struck. On lap 66, with just 3 laps remaining in the race, Antonelli's Mercedes suffered an electrical shutdown. He was forced to pull over and retire from the Grand Prix. It was his first DNF of the season, and only the 2nd DNF for a Works Mercedes all year, following Russell's own retirement in Canada. Antonelli's retirement promoted Russell back to 2nd place, finishing just under 20 seconds behind Hamilton. Lando Norris inherited 3rd place for McLaren. Max Verstappen finished a distant 4th for Red Bull. Charles Leclerc, who had been fighting back through the field, lost power steering late in the race and crossed the line in 15th, scoring 0 points. The point swing in the championship is significant. Before Barcelona, Antonelli held a 66-point lead over Hamilton, but with Hamilton taking the full 25 points for the win and Antonelli scoring 0, that gap has been slashed to just 41 points. Antonelli still leads with 156 points, but Hamilton is now on 115. Russell sits in 3rd with 106 points. The title fight is alive. George Russell was quick to acknowledge the threat. After the race, he said, "Yesterday was a real surprise for us in the team, and then the pace today was insane from Lewis. So, yeah, they are coming." That is a significant statement. Mercedes has been dominant all season, and their own driver is now openly admitting that Ferrari has arrived. Now here is the thing that should really worry Mercedes. Barcelona is not a circuit that traditionally favours Ferrari. It is a smooth, high-speed track that puts a premium on aerodynamic efficiency and tyre management. It is exactly the kind of circuit where Mercedes has historically been very strong. It rewards a car that is balanced, efficient and kind on its tyres over a long stint. And yet Ferrari won here, comfortably. That tells you something important about where this upgrade package has taken them. If Ferrari can win at Barcelona, they can win anywhere on the calendar. Think about what is coming up. Austria is a circuit where Ferrari have been strong in recent years. Silverstone is a high-speed, high-downforce track where Hamilton has won more times than anyone in history. And Monza, later in the season, is practically a home race for Ferrari. All of a sudden, every race on the calendar is a genuine contest. That is a completely different situation from where we were just a few weeks ago, when Mercedes looked untouchable. However, it was not a perfect day for Ferrari. While Hamilton was celebrating, Leclerc endured a miserable weekend. Because of his 0-point finish, Ferrari only managed to reduce Mercedes' lead in the Constructors' Championship by 7 points. That is a missed opportunity. If Leclerc had scored points, the Constructors' fight would look very different right now. Ferrari need both cars firing to mount a real challenge, and that is the one thing they have to fix going forward. So, where does this leave us? We have a genuine title fight on our hands. Kimi Antonelli is still the favourite, but the pressure is mounting. He has a 41-point cushion, but he now has a revitalised Lewis Hamilton in a fast Ferrari chasing him down. And Antonelli knows it. His first DNF of the season came at the worst possible moment, handing Hamilton the maximum swing in points. The mental side of this championship just got a lot more interesting. The next few races are going to be critical. Austria is up next, then Silverstone, then Belgium. These are circuits where Ferrari have historically been competitive, and with this upgrade package now on the car, there is no reason to think Hamilton cannot challenge for wins at all of them. If he can string together 2 or 3 more victories while Antonelli has even one more bad result, this championship could be level before the summer break. And do not underestimate the psychological impact of what happened today. Antonelli has been almost flawless this season. He has been fast, consistent and composed beyond his years. But today he had his first real taste of adversity. His car failed with 3 laps to go while he was running second. That is a brutal moment for any driver, let alone a 20-year-old in his first full season fighting for a world title. How he responds to that in Austria will tell us a lot about his character. Meanwhile, Hamilton has been through every kind of adversity imaginable over his career. He knows how to handle pressure, and right now, he is the one applying it. One thing is for sure, the 2026 season just got a whole lot more interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments. Can Hamilton actually win his 8th world title this year with Ferrari, or will Antonelli and Mercedes find another gear and close the door? Drop your thoughts down below, and I will see you in the next one.